Far Cry 3. A game like no other, except every other Far Cry game. No, but truly, it's a game with an ambience that Ubisoft has really forgotten how to make. It's a world that actually inspires exploration, and a story that actually inspires emotion. Following Far Cry 2, they fixed all the issues with that game, but they've still managed to keep all of its charm. The game's world is full of small, unpredictable phenomena, such as like the vast array of wildlife to be found, countless enemy areas to destroy, or even a few settlements that, dot this otherwise wild and vicious land. But I'm not really here to give you a 3-hour in-depth retrospective on this, dare I say, masterpiece. I'm more here to talk about Far Cry 3's weirdest locations. Now, I recently went back to this game to replay it for like the third time when I realized that the game feel like itself is pretty different to the ones Ubisoft is making now. And, they could really learn a lesson from their old open world crafting. This video isn't necessarily about the weirdest locations only, but also about beautiful ones, strange ones, and most importantly, unremarkable ones. But I couldn't use that word, of course, for reasons. But yeah, we'll be covering some locations that I found interesting, whether it's because of the place's weirdness, or its unremarkability, or even literally nothing. Maybe I just found it interesting. But yeah, let's get into it. Now, for the first location, guys, I want you to come to this, it's a checkpoint called Orphan Point. It's just this little island here. And you want to look at that island across the river. Right there. As you can see on the map. You just want to go to the island, basically. Now, once on the island, you see that there's basically nothing here. There's no relic, there's no collectibles, there's not even any animals that spawn here. It's literally just like, I don't know, some abandoned restaurant or something. I found this extremely weird because it's like you don't need to come here, they got these little posters everywhere, like a little calendar, as if this place was once lived in, a soccer thing, like it just says soccer on it, like there's a calm peacefulness about this place. Like, look, there's just a lone bench. I don't know, like the back container I just opened is literally the only thing on this whole island. There's no reason to come here. I just found it though one day and I was like, look at it. It's like, this place is beautiful, but it's just weird. I don't know, there's something ominous about it, a restaurant that's just gone defunct, so yeah, guys, this was the first location. I'm just gonna call it the defunct restaurant. I'm gonna put the coordinates for all these areas along with the timestamps in the description. But yeah, this restaurant or something that's just gone bad. Oh, there's some money here. This restaurant that's just gone bad with this lonely bench. I don't know, I kind of love it. I love this place. So guys, this next location, it's another island, and you can't actually get to it easily. Like it's not like there's nowhere to spawn near it, basically. So you're gonna have to spawn in Amanaki town, as you can see I did, and make your way over there however you want. Walk, cycle, whatever, tank, jet ski, plane. I made my way over by jet ski. But yeah, once you get there, it's this random island. I called it Cassowary Island. So yeah, guys, once you get here, there's a ton of cassowaries everywhere. As you can see, I instantly ran into like 4 of them. There weren't that many this time. Last time I was here, there were at least 10, but this time I've only seen about 6 on the island. And other than that, there's just Japanese World War II bunkers. And yeah, I got attacked by one, obviously, and then I misclicked and threw a Molotov at myself, unfortunately. But yeah, this game, but it's crazy. But yeah, guys, this island is full of cassowaries and weird abandoned structures. I'm gonna kind of just leave you guys to look at it. I'm not really gonna talk. But yeah, guys, I don't think anyone can really tell us that this is not a weird location. Like, it's an island. I mean, it's not really in the middle of nowhere, as I said earlier. It's kind of like in the middle of two rivers. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels much more like lonesome when you're actually there. Like, you're with these old bunkers. Like, this kind of world building, it adds such a history to the location, you know? Like, and I know there's bunkers all over the map, but this specific one is the weirdest to me. There's a lost letter here, by the way. And I remember when I came to retrieve it, I got the idea for this video because I just saw cassowaries everywhere. And I was like, what the fuck? You know? Part of my language. But yeah, guys, even the foliage changes. You know, you got this more dusty ground. You got these trees that look like, I don't know, eucalyptus trees. And the only thing that spawns here are cassowaries and tortoises, sometimes dogs. And yeah, I thought this location was very peculiar, and it really adds to a sense of depth into the world, which I think is quite beautiful. But yeah, I love this location as well. Now, if you guys thought the last location was kind of in the middle of nowhere or kind of hard to reach, then you're gonna have a blast with this one, because this one is literally like, I got lost coming here like twice. And as I was driving, I fell off the cliff as well, so goodness gracious. But this next location is it's just some shrine at the top of this hill, and the ambience of this area, and it's just masterful world crafting. Like, Ubisoft back then, I don't know how or why they stopped being so good, because look at this. There's just bread, there's just some candles, and if you're here at night like me, then wow, like this is just a little tribal structure as you saw we walked past. And nothing. It's just this little peaceful place. Like, if this was an RPG where you could interact with everything, I'd want to sit down here and just chill with my friends. But unfortunately, it's an old game that no one really plays anymore. So guys, this next location, once again, you got to spawn pretty far away from it, but just make your way over there and don't fail like I did miserably. It's near the hunting area with the deer. But anyway, once you get there, there's at the top of this hill, there's a little hut there with a little outlook, with no barriers, nothing. Like, there's no safety here, and also the hut is made of really thin materials, so at the top of this really windy location, it's just kind of peculiar. And then inside there's just a pot, like for no reason. There's a pot and there's no cooking things anywhere, just a pot, a bed, and some books. You know, like, who's sleeping here? You know, I just found it really interesting. And last but not least, it's floating, like it's not even touching the ground. But yeah, once again, I wish this game just was more popular. Like, I wish I could play with my friends or something, because these little areas are just so fun to look at. And once again, it's just an example of Ubisoft's masterful open world building back in the day, just having these little interesting places for us to visit. It looks quite beautiful as well. Now guys, this next location is near this old mines checkpoint, this one that I'm over for a second. And yeah, it's just this kind of like abandoned town with this Colonial Church in the middle of it. And I mean, the church, it just looks beautiful, like this pearl white against this green background. It's a really massive, beautiful focal point, but you're never really instructed to go here. And there's nothing in the area, like the place isn't even named, as you saw on the map. This whole area isn't named, you know? You can just see some dust floating in the middle of it. These like this church that looks like it hasn't been used in years. There's nothing even here. Like I looked through the window because there were some chickens and pigs walking around behind it, but that's it. Other than that, you just got these little purple candles, couple barrels, and all these chairs. Like, some of them are offset. It's just super, like, it's super atmospheric to me. Like, it really, really ignites something within me, you know, seeing this weird abandoned colonial church. It's really interesting. I can't tell if it's Spanish or French. I think it might be French. But yeah, there is a ladder you can go up. And from there, I kind of decided to go onto the roof to see what was happening there. And surprisingly, I found a hole, which, I mean, why did they put that there, you know? Like, no one's ever going to see that hole. But, you know, we saw it, you know, because it's a little beautiful detail. Like, you can even see the metals folded up. As if like you could shoot through it, as if there's going to be someone in the church to attack. But there isn't. Like, you never actually use the church in any, like, in any mission. Which I think is really crazy. But yeah, those chickens from the back vanished, and now we're just left with this church, which I think is really beautiful, really interesting. Make sure to come here if you check out FarCry 3. Now guys, just before we get to the next location, I kind of got lost, like, quite a lot, so I'm going to quickly go through two small locations that I found because I was lost, which is just, that's proof of how nice and full of little details and interesting things they made these worlds. So on the way to the next location, which I'm calling Jellyfish Glitch, I found this little area here, this outcrop, where there was just a dead lady and a bike, and a rusty bike, which is like, come on, how can you not find that cool, you know? And there was also a one of those boxes there, but then I got lost again, and I found another cool location, which is just this random sandbank area with, it's just like there's a boat here. And what was really striking to me is that when you actually look around the area, other than that random boat that's driving past, there is nothing, like you can't see any sign of humanity there other than this stranded little boat, which I think was really cool. Also, because of the different color of the cliffs and stuff, the whole area looks completely different to the rest of the map. It's just really interesting. But yeah, let's just go on to the next area, guys, which is called Jellyfish Glitch. So guys, this next location, the Jellyfish Glitch location, is called so because it's the only place you can actually kill the jellyfish, and it's because of a glitch, this one here, where you just fall through the water and end up on the sea floor. Like, it's really cool. You can just chill with all the wildlife here, and they can't really harm you. I've never seen a shark come into this area, but as you can see, you can kind of just walk into the water and walk back out. And the reason why I'm so interested in this location is because, other than the fact that it's a glitch, it gives you an Easter egg. Like, it's the only way to unlock the jellyfish entry on the handbook. And yet you have to kill it by dashing a Molotov at it. As you can see, there's jellyfish here. I can't really reach them because they didn't spawn properly. You got to wait until they spawn in the background like this. I actually came back like 5 times. I had to keep going back and forth to see if they spawn properly. And this time they spawned. I got so hyped when I killed it. But I think this location is really cool. There's actually 2 of these. There's 2 of these ocean glitch locations. There's one in the north of the map and one in the south. But yeah, that's the jellyfish handbook item, if anyone wants to know. It's extremely creepy. The screams through the night, the hot air explosions, you guys read it yourselves, but yeah, it is pretty crazy. So guys, this next location is another glitch. This time it's a normal fish instead of being a jellyfish. Get here however you want, just don't swim there like me, because this place is full of crocodiles. Luckily I didn't get attacked by one, but yeah, you'll arrive to this cave in the mangroves, in the middle of kind of nowhere. Like, it's this cave nestled into the side of this cliff, and when you go inside it, you'll notice that there is something strange in here. It's a glitched out fish. As you can see here, the textures are flickering. All you have to do is throw a grenade at it or shoot it or whatever you want, and it should unlock the handbook entry. This is the only way to unlock this river fish for your handbook. But yeah, we're not just here for this. We're also here because if you swim through this narrow passage here, there's just 2 dead people and some loot and a relic here, which is kind of crazy. But the craziest thing is, if you continue, you arrive to that same exact shrine that we saw on top of the hill earlier, just hidden inside this thing, hidden inside a cave. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love this. I love these little, like, obviously the developers didn't think we'd care or notice that it's the same model, or, like, you know what I mean? But we noticed, and I think it's funny. But yeah, you got this little weird cave, glitched out fish, and thank you guys for watching this video. I might do a part 2, but yeah, this was the last location. Guys, just before I end the video, I do want to say thank you to everyone for watching. I haven't uploaded, as you can tell, for quite a long time. It's actually like, I think it's been 3 years since I uploaded, which is crazy to me. But you know, I finished school, I finished A-levels, now I'm in university for game development, so there will be quite a few videos regarding that and some of the games I'm making. But my upload schedule will not be too good for now, especially because I'm about to get braces. I won't really be able to talk for like a little while after this video comes out, so this might be a new video for the next couple months. But if you guys like the series, let me know. I will make them for any game that you guys suggest, because I do love looking for random locations. I already want to make a part 2 for FarCry 3. I'm thinking about a FarCry 4 one. I'm thinking about a Skyrim one, even one for Halo. There's a ton of games that could potentially be done for this. Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2005. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, because that's the only way to get this channel out there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.